embassy of Wales, and it seems that everybody is here enjoying themselves and having this meeting previous to the signature of the treaty.
Well, I don't know if we need any more chairs, so if you could take your seats, we would, see if we need...
Why is the media recording?
Here now, Rebecca, if you want to take a seat.
Can I take a seat, yeah?
If you want to.
I'll
take afterwards, yeah, but, I'll make a little...
Spain! Spain is there!
Where are you?
They're looking for you!
Well, thank you.
I am having siesta.
If you want to have a nap, you can. To all of you for providing very nice food and drinks, and to making this evening, afternoon so enjoyable. I have to start as well with an apology, especially to Andorra.
Andorra?
Yeah, especially to Andorra, because I started my negotiations in a rather aggressive way, I have to say, because I was quite worried that some countries were not cooperating.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think you're right, you don't need to apologize for that.
No, but I think it's fair to say that I probably didn't follow. I probably didn't follow this.
Serious.
Can you please stop interrupting me? Or you're going to be sent out to the classroom.
The Minister of Education is going to be kicked out of the classroom.
So, my apologies, which are also extended to all countries that might have felt somehow offended by my my behaviour, but it was just I was just trying to make you talk to me and react. I'll be supporting her, but I think this process needed a fresh approach. That's why she's here. Okay, so.
Yeah, Maya!
It's wonderful to see you all here and have such a positive atmosphere. This is our first draft of the world's
that looks
peace
pretty.
treaty. That's not mine.
Where's the flag of Guadilla?
There's no flags on this. This is a world treaty. Right, so, I don't know, it's quite long, so maybe should we do section by section?
Yes, okay.
Okay, I'll read the first bit, that's general, and then we'll go on to some other points. This treaty seeks to lay a firm foundation for a just, comprehensive and lasting peace between the above countries, which are, as you know, institutions. Doctors are already on their way, and WADIA expects to combine this collaboration with their research centres in order to be able to offer some of the best medical care in the world.
In WADIA.
So, regarding the health system, does anybody want to say something about that, or do we all agree on that point?
And the first point in general.
I would have a question. As far as I understand, the treaty that exists between Wales and WADIA is based on sort of financial...
Coffee. Coffee is
something
boiling. Coffee is
obviously
boiling.
it's an exchange.
No, I think
Sorry.
No.
This is a joke, please. It's a joke.
Well, science unites.
I think that
it might be not true. It might be not true, but they're doing, what they can to. That's what I understand. To find out whether this is true or not. For the common.
I'm not sure because a lot of time from the UN news, we are receiving shit.
Yeah, well.
So you think this research should be stopped?
Depends on how much it's going to be. If it's going to be very expensive, I think that...
it's WADIA money.
No, that's what it is. In Wales lab, so it's nothing to do with...
So,
you are not spending a penny. So.
But we're a small country with not many teachers, so people would have to come to us
Okay,
to have training. That's it. But yeah, everyone.
So okay, that's a good point. So if you're happy to send teachers to be trained in Andorra, and then they would work at your countries, that could be a solution for this aspect of the treaty. Yeah, thank you for your
We'll have that.
We want everyone to
But
be
you're
as clever as
welcome
us.
to...
I suggest to send them...
Destroy them in the
send them to the space. Almería, to the space.
In Almería.
To the space. Why to the space?
Oh, we don't
Because if we go to a
contaminate
country,
space.
yeah, but if
But
we
haven't you
go
seen
to the
Gravity?
desert-
You know? Haven't you seen Gravity?
You don't see gravity.
You see what's happening when you send all the rabbits to the space, you know?
Well,
You're compromising the astronauts.
I haven't seen the film. Please don't spoil it.
No.
Okay, no, but I mean, so the UN, well,
When and it doesn't have to happen at the same time, but it can be progressive. Kind of.
But progressive in all the countries.
Yeah, all the countries follow the same
Yeah, because
path, or pace, sorry.
small countries
Yeah.
can be disarmed before bigger countries, because I think that it's
So, okay, so
we are going to be invited.
we can establish a rule
I think I
whereby...
We never need nuclear weapons anyway.
We have guns, we have... Sorry, they consider
But
to
what we
solve
can
all
do-
the weapons.
What we can do is to establish a rule whereby the pace is the same in, you know, proportional, exactly. So you've got less weapons. The United States has more weapons, so you destroy. They destroy. Well, I don't know. Much is not my strength, but you know, you destroy the weapons in a proportional way.
Okay.
Yeah.
All countries are totally fine, because that's the thing. We have all countries has an army. All countries has weapons.
Not
In
Andorra.
different.
We don't have an army.
Andorra is a hippie country. They don't
You are
have.
without an army.
We have like
I should know that before.
we have like a ceremonial guard with like bows and arrows and stuff. Yeah.
Right, the US Army is now going via Andorra to Middle Korea for
Yeah,
education
it might be
and then
the
to
biggest
build
school.
nuclear plants.
Okay, then, so are we agreeing on full disarmament and no more armies anymore in the world? Then?
No,
No.
Are we or are we not?
no. Carmen says no.
Spain.
Yeah.
Okay. Make your case then.
Sorry.
Because there are a lot of conflicts in Spain. Don't drink.
It's very USA, so I have nothing to say about
Okay,
religion of debt.
shall we
so-
do that? Like, you're free from debts.
Yep.
How about Middle Korea? Any debts that you want to clear? That you owe? That you owe?
We don't have any doubt. We don't have to pay anything to another country.
Are there any countries who have to pay you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have good agreements with, for example, Guadilla, and we have a deal, so we don't need.
So
That's good.
debts
We are in peace.
between you
We
two
don't have to
are
pay.
fine. Madilla, do you have any people who owes money to you?
Yes. The only country remaining yet with the debt is Wales. As I said, I am willing to reinvest that debt into education. If
I've got the money for you. It's just that you're.
Yeah. No, I mean I was waiting for my assistant to come. Who never came because she's supposed to be dealing with the money, but obviously she's not here. So unfortunately, I have to take the
So you can pay him anyway.
Yeah.
I owe 30 and I have 30 in my pocket. I can pay you whenever.
Okay. Fine. Cool.
Why do you owe money to the Assessor of Intelligence?
Basically, some capitalists in my country, unfortunately, they wanted to cut corners, and in the burgers, German burgers, of course, as we all know, are the best burgers in the world, they sought to include horse meat.
Okay.
And unfortunately, this was, fortunately this was discovered, but unfortunately the government has to pay for the errors of the capitalists. So I'm happy to say that the German government will pay these debts.
Okay. I'm very happy to hear that.
Can you confirm that?
Yeah, it's confirmed, yeah. We did check it with Ruben, there's nothing suspicious behind it. It just seems a very strange policy that the government decided on.
Okay, what about the UN, Adam?
Okay, well, everyone seems to be sorted with the debts, really, so there's nothing much more to say. Well done, congratulations.
Is there anybody, has anybody anything to say about money, debts?
Well, it's important that we address a rumour that was spread around to various people about the Assessor for Banking and Finance.
Which is?
Well, we've heard that you're not really who you say you are.
I am who I say I am. I am the Assessor for Banking and Finance.
But does she have another identity?
I used to have another identity.
Would you like to let us all know?
Okay, my name was Abe Ryland.
So you have relationships with the Circle of Roses?
I used to.
And what about the guy from the Circle of Roses that has been kidnapped since Saturday?
I have no idea about that. I was completely and utterly exonerated by the police.
Okay.
Okay, and vetted fully in order to take a position with the UN. I'm in retirement from all my other activities, and I just want a quiet life. And I just want a quiet life.
But we can trust in something with this past.
Somebody.
Somebody.
Please.
With this past. We can trust in somebody with this past.
Well, to be
In
fair,
finance.
Can security tell us anything?
Before intelligence or defense say something about it, we can also look at it from a different perspective. We're talking about education, we're talking about creating a better world, so we should believe as well the fact that someone can have a second chance in their lives.
It's true.
So, dear Adam, as a Minister of Finance, do you have any statement to do about the financial negotiations that have been...
They seem to have gone very well. All countries seem to have agreed in principle to repay debts and to sort all the finances out. So I'm quite happy at the moment.
Are you then? Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Our countries collaborating.
Yeah, I think so. I am really happy. Yeah, I mean, with ones more than others, but yeah, I'm really happy how things are going.
Okay, thank you very much.
So the Voice of Odilla thinks here that basically you're asking us to it's just us, from what I understand.
No, that was an example.
Okay.
It's an example. There could be other collaborations.
So this is one of our conflicting points, I think. Because basically you're asking me to give up the source of our wealth. No, because basically if we share the resources, we're not getting any wealth from it. And we feel a bit cornered in terms of basically you're asking us to give up our source of wealth for the benefit of everybody else, and in terms of you want to develop renewable resources for the long term, that would be obviously in detriment to our nation, because obviously other nations would benefit from renewable resources while we would stop benefiting from it. So that would be a bit of a conflicting.
Having more representative government is what reflects my personal opinion.
Yeah, it does, because that was put forward earlier in the week.
But actually, I also took on board what Dia said in our correspondences about the fact that obviously there's lots of corruption in all countries, and I think we should have some kind of UN body arranging some kind of, or with powers and arranging to make sure that even for all countries, even democratic countries, to remove corruption from all governments.
That's a very good point.
So there's a balance here.
Carmen, come on, don't sleep. You're Spain.
Is that something we can entrust to the intelligence person to investigate corruption throughout all governments, whether they be
Can we do that?
democracy or non-democracy?
Yeah, because actually that's the last sentence
Well,
I
you
said.
have their own assessors that is in charge of intelligence among everything else. So I have tried to cooperate with them during the week. The Minister for Odilla has been very cooperative, but I've heard nothing from his assessors, so that would definitely be something that we'd have to agree upon.
I apologise about the behaviour of my assessor.
She's very busy at the moment.
She has been incredibly busy with arranging several different treaties and pacts among countries, and bringing. She's been incredibly busy, because I mean finding accommodation here in Wales is very difficult. So now bringing 400 researchers into Bangor has been like an absolute nightmare, and so I think unfortunately she's been. So she's been really busy. So I mean I can't speak for her, but I don't know what I was talking about.
How about your assessor being busy?
My assessor is busy.
The leader, as in an autocrat, is that there's no sense of accountability.
Okay. Well, it's so long as the people don't question.
But the point here...
and questioning power.
But we have another kind of democracy. If our citizens are not happy, are unhappy with our president, we can change it. But the thing is that our citizens are happy with him. So we are not going to...
We have no manifestations in our country.
No, that's a really good sign.
And people sitting on the street.
Exactly, we don't get any...
We don't have this kind of things.
If you would agree for an independent UN assessment of your political system.
Not
Make
the
sure
political
there is-
system. You've talked about corruption.
No, you're claiming that your political system is perfect and shows your happiness. And
You claim that as well.
Sorry?
You claim that as well.
Yes, and every 4 years in my country, people have the option to express their dissatisfaction if they choose.
But I think the point is they are just here. You know, if you are accepting already that they are in this negotiation, you know, you are already kind of accepting their political system. If not, they shouldn't be here.
No, we're accepting that
First
he's
point.
got lots of oil and he's got lots of power. That's why they're here.
Or whatever, and you have a lot of hippie movement in your country. Well, you know, everybody's different. That's
Okay,
the
Wales
good
wants
thing
to
about
say
this planet.
I agree with you. I think representative systems are better, but I don't think we're going to persuade them, and the negotiations aren't going anywhere. So what I would say is that we have to, for now, be tolerant and hope that over town, well, yeah, forever, and hope that you know, we kind of influence them just because our system is better, and we believe that, right? And all countries are moving.
You believe it's better.
Yeah, you believe that, but I believe the same about my country. And I am not trying to convince you that you have the core.
We are going to tolerate your system, and that should be in the treaty, right?
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I tolerate that. Come on. It's not that way to negotiate.
What?
No, it's okay. We know we are superior. And they will come into the light eventually.
Yeah, we might become dictatorships if you can persuade us, you know.
Yeah.
But that shouldn't enter into the UN negotiations for world peace, because that's more important than differences between countries. You know?
Well, it's the first time I agree with Wales today.
So are we going to get
well done,
absolutely,
Wales. Well done.
Well,
Can we get that?
once we've signed the treaty, anybody can leave, or you can stay for however long you want. And then tomorrow we'll come back at 2 o'clock to do the final signing of the treaty. So,
Okay.
hope everything goes well.
I'll be going back on what was
Yeah, and may I remind that at 3 the game will be finishing. So
3.
Yeah, so we are meeting in here too for the final.
Tomorrow we have to bring more wine and more
No,
things.
just no. Yes, we meet here, we sign, and that's it. 3 we finish the game. So it's world peace for everyone. And and I would like, the UN contracts with Moira and with David finished today, so they are welcome to come as observers tomorrow to supervise the signing of the event.
anyway, but thank you for
Your hard work and stuff as negotiators.
I think you've all done a great job, and if this was real life, we would have really achieved world peace. Well done to you.
Ya te puedes quitar eso, que no sé qué me va a verte así.
This is Juan, the Minister of Foreign Affairs for Middle Korea. Are you happy with the negotiations so far? Because I think already a draft has been...
our points. We want to keep our democracy that another country say that is not a real democracy, and let's change it. But at the end we can keep it our government, and we can keep our nuclear plants. So I am very happy with that.
So are you not anymore suspicious about people asking you questions about anything?
I don't think
You're happy so far now?
Yeah. I think that after today I can demonstrate my innocence with that.
Okay, thank you very much. This is Christy, the Minister of Foreign Affairs of the USA. So are you happy with how the negotiations went and about the use of nuclear energy just for energy?
I'm very happy with how the peace treaty negotiations have gone here today. I think what we have achieved is incredible and unthinkable, and this is a momentous occasion for the world to celebrate. If everything goes as planned, nuclear weapons will be destroyed via the UN Assessor for Defense, and from now on nuclear will only exist in the form of energy. I think that's a momentous step, and we should be very proud of what we've achieved.
Thank you very much. If you want to be recorded, it's okay for me. Yes, of course. Because I have to make you a couple of questions. one each, just to have a record of something. Yeah. So Niklas, the Minister of Foreign Affairs for Guardilla, are you happy with being able to have your system, political system in your country? And yeah.
We're happy with our political system.
No, with being able, with the fact that everyone agreed to that you can keep it.
Yeah, no, we are delighted that people around the world are coming into light that they don't have to impose each other's political system.
Did you expect that?
No, well, that was one of our conditions to have the World Peace Treaty signed, and we are delighted we have come to an agreement that we will respect each other's differences. So we're very happy with it.
So you didn't know that today would be so easy to.
I wasn't expecting it to be that easy, but I think every country has come up with what they can offer to this World Peace Treaty. So I think that's a good thing.
Good, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Hi, this is Raj, the Minister of Foreign Affairs for Germany. Do you want to make any statement about anything that's been said?
Very happy that we seem to have come to a draft agreement. We'll see what tonight and tomorrow brings.
Okay, thank you very much. Hi, I'm Mevir, the Minister of Foreign Affairs for Wales. You have a great responsibility sending professionals to all the countries that would like to implement your health system. How do you plan to cope with all those requests?
I think we're going to be quite open, and we're going to send people anywhere where people need our help. We'll send them. So.
Yeah, but will you have so many people to send, or are you do you have already a plan of doing things in different stages during different years or something?
We'll probably try and make it as fair as we can, so everybody gets a proportional, amount of help.
Okay, yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
This is Rebecca, the Assistant of Intelligence. I wanted to ask you something different. You were trying to discover how Eloy was kidnapped. How was the investigation? Was it a dead end? Was it very hard to obtain any information?
I wouldn't call the investigation a dead end, it's still ongoing, but in terms of obtaining information that has been very difficult, so I just hope that all bodes well for everyone tomorrow signing the treaty.
Okay, we hope the same. Thank you very much. This is Stephanie, the Assessor for Defense. She's going to be in charge of destroying all the weapons of all the different countries. Do you have already a plan to do it? Do you have already something thought about how to do destroy all the weapons?
Well, first of all, I'm happy to announce that we have come to an agreement and that we all signed the draft for the treaty for tomorrow. I'm very pleased about that. As regards defense, we've come to the agreement that we are going to destroy weapons of mass destruction, and I will be in charge of facilitating this. So my idea is to have experts on defense going from the UN, so neutral experts, going to the countries at the same time and facilitating this disarmament of weapons of mass destruction in all countries at the same time.
Okay, thank you very much. That's very, very interesting.
Okay.
Okay, this is Tim, the Minister of Foreign Affairs for Andorra. Are you happy with the negotiations so far? You happy with what you wanted to achieve?
No comment.
As you can see, all the assessors and all the ministers have signed the treaty so far, the first draft. So I'm going to ask the observer and the negotiator if they are happy with how the negotiators were. Are you happy with the negotiations?
I'm very happy. I'm extremely happy with negotiations. I didn't think it would go as well as it has done, so it's been a very good day.
Okay, thank you very much. David?
Sorry.
Are you happy with the negotiations, how they went throughout the week and how it worked today?
It's been difficult, but I think we all come to an agreement, and I'm very happy because we're finally going to achieve this wonderful goal of world peace.
Okay, thank you very much.